Alrighty, let's get to the order of business. I know what you guys are thinking. Who is that fine ass bitch on the left? That's just me, guys. I got a haircut.
Wait, wouldn't you be on the right on the video?
So guys, we're back with your favorite series and your favorite co-host,
Nelly.
So let's just get this out of the way. This Venus retrograde is hitting us hard as fuck. So if we're a little off, that's why. This video is about Nelly and her people, AKA...
Bad bitches?
No, AKA the Wendy.
Bitch, you're shorter than me though.
No.
Interesting.
No.
Stand up.
Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm shorter, but I have a bigger heart.
That's fucked up. You're saying I ain't shit.
I'm tall at heart, guys.
Like, her heart is above average.
My blood pressure's high. I actually have a Duende story. The other day, I was looking frantically for my wallet. Frantically panicking. I threw my bed across the room. I threw my clothes out of my closet. I could not find it. I was crashing out. I threw everything off my desk.
She was like, did somebody pickpocket me?
Pickpocket! Attenzione, pickpocket! You haven't seen that video?
No.
Oh. We thought that I lost my wallet. I was like, fuck, I gotta get a new ID. So tell me why I'm on FaceTime. I sit on my desk. That bitch is on my desk right in front of me in plain sight, in front of my keyboard. Nelly also looked for me.
I did, on that fucking same desk. And she even asked me while I was taking a fat dunk. She was like, oh, did you find my wallet? And I was like, no. The amount of times that had happened to me recently, ever since you had those dolls in there too.
Really?
Yes, that has happened to me where I've been looking for something and then it ends up right in my face when I go back in the room.
Okay, so dolls, if you're listening, can you find me my Amazon Kindle Scribe premium pen, please? Because I lost it and I can't find it.
Like, can you find me a perfect man that doesn't
exist.
me? Oh.
And can you guys find me a woman that obeys me, that gives into every word that I say?
Lets you cheat?
Cooks, lets me cheat, doesn't get mad when I cheat.
Oh,
you said it though! I'm
Logic?
a romantic at heart. My Venus is in Pisces, so.
My Venus is in Scorpio.
Oh, that's why you're like that?
Yeah.
Alright, story for TT Live. So I think I read a couple of these when I was live on TikTok. If y'all want to follow me on TikTok, I go live on there sometimes and read scary stories.
There was this girl named Allison that she was working there, and she would be on her phone all the time, right? And if she wasn't on the floor helping, she was in the bathroom. But apparently, when she would go to the bathroom, she would like take off all her clothes. And a man,
What?
And I go live on TikTok too to do my makeup sometimes to get ready for these scary stories. Shamelessly plugging in all my socials, pinche_Nelly.
Would you guys watch a video of Nelly doing my makeup?
Ooh, let us know. While telling scary stories.
While telling scary stories.
That's actually good. Wait, that should be the next video. Fuck it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so we're from Diquicheo, and I spent a majority of my childhood summers and sometimes winters there. I stayed strictly at my maternal grandparents' home and only visited my dad's brother. Wait, he's the cousin who's hooking up with my mom's brother's father. Isn't that just your mom's dad? With my mom's brother's father. So your mom's father. So his uncle. Guys, I realized her mom's brother's father would be their grandpa. I don't know why we're actually both stupid.
He's hooking up with your uncle?
They freaky or whatever. When the sun was up, I was never allowed to stay out after the sun started setting. We had this small, like, god. I don't know what it can be called. Think of it like a small pond, but deep with high rocks. I once stayed behind because I didn't want to stop swimming, and my oldest sister and cousin left me after I refused to leave. So I stayed there alone. I was around 7 and started hearing my name being called. I thought it was my sister and cousin and ignored the calls. Then I started feeling something touching my foot underwater. And at first, I thought it was the fish that sometimes were there, but after a bit, I felt a full hand trying to grab my ankle.
Oh, hell no.
I got out of the water so fast, I didn't even bother to change my clothes. I just left everything and ran. While I was running away, I heard my name being called. I was running and crying, and I just heard my name being called and stuff laughing at me. I got close to my grandparents' home, and they had a bush near the gate. I saw some chaneques running into it and laughing, taunting me, calling my name. I froze since
Damn, bitch, are you good?
I froze since it was at the gate, but my grandparents' dog came barking, and that gave me the courage to run to the property. Oh, hell no.
No, that's like big fear. Anything touching me underwater?
Imagine getting bullied by a little tiny little duende.
That's scary as fuck, bitch. You'd cry.
Yeah, I'd cry because it hurt my feelings probably. I wouldn't.
Why?
If a little thing was like pointing at me laughing, I would cry. Alrighty, thank you for that story. Very, very interesting.
You just skipped one.
I'm just looking at them. Hi, Monica. My name is Mariana. You can say my name if you like. Oh, well, I already said it. So this is the story about my grandpa, except my grandpa's brother saw it too. When my grandpa and his brother were toddlers, my grandpa would always talk about his tiny imaginary friend that would always play little pranks on him. This carried on until one day my grandpa asked to play outside with his dump truck. You think wrong, dude.
Bitch, you looked at me first.
And so after some time passed, my great-grandpa checked on him and saw him playing with the baby's skeleton. It turns out the duende was an unbaptized child that was buried at an unmarked grave. That same duende also kidnapped my uncle for a few hours. When my great-grandparents went to a dance, my grandpa and his little brother stayed home sleeping, which was normal back then, especially since they were close by and it was outdoors. When they came back, they went to check on the kids. My grandpa was fast asleep, but to their horror, my uncle was nowhere to be found. They started panicking, looking everywhere for him. They heard a few noises coming from a room in an unfinished room they were in the process of constructing. The room didn't have a ceiling or roof just yet, but they locked it for my grandpa and his brother's safety, and they went to investigate it. When they opened the door, they saw my uncle there, but he was happy playing like nothing strange happened. When they asked my uncle how he got there, he told them the most insane story they've ever heard. When they were still at the dance, my uncle got woken up by a small person. They asked if he wanted to play a game, and he agreed. He said that in order to play, he had to get into that room, so the duende grabbed him, jumped over the wall into the room through the open space where there's no ceiling, and kept him there to play with him. Needless to say, the moment they found that duende skeleton, they wasted no time in baptizing it and giving him a proper burial. After that, it never bothered them again, but others decided to mess with them too. I hope you see my story, and thank you so much if you decide to read it.
Imagine it's just like someone killed their baby and buried it back there, and then they're trying to say it was a duende skeleton, so that someone looks back at this and tries to investigate it. They can be like, I don't know where I put it, because it was actually a duende, and really they murdered a baby that's been missing, and they kidnapped the baby, and the family's still looking for it to this day. Don't put that in there. I was just kidding.
I don't know, that shit was kind of scary.
That is kind of scary, Toys.
What would you guys do? I don't know what I would do. I would be scared that they think I killed the baby, so I'd just be like, I didn't see shit.
I would not, I don't know what I would do if my child was telling me something scary like that. Like, I would actually put them up for adoption. Like, I would think that they would get possessed at some point. If my kid got possessed, I don't know what I would do. Would you keep him?
I think I would keep him.
Okay, I would keep my child
I would probably try to get my kid, some help. I don't think I would.
I would turn my house into a church or something. Do you guys know anybody who's ever been possessed? Not like, why am I talking about possession now? But
my friend from some time ago said that her mom was possessed, that she started acting super different, and that they were gonna do an exorcism on her. But I never got an update on it. Should I ask her?
Yeah, that's so sad. At least the duende didn't do anything to him, but played with his dump truck.
Bitch. The dolls are in here, by the way, guys. I had to put them out because of the wallet thing. When the wallet thing happened, I had them on my desk, like, just staring at me. And then I got scared after the wallet thing, and I was like, oh, hell no. And then I put them in my garage.
The wallet thing and my sleep paralysis and the scary figures I've been seeing in that room.
But that's not as important as, like, my wallet getting lost.
You're right.
All right.
I guess I'm never important. I should just die. I want to be alive every single day of my life, and I appreciate the planet and the universe.
Yes. This one is called Paranormal Encounter. Hello, Monica. Following story is one which my family and I haven't been able to find a reasonable explanation for, and still puzzles us till this present day. However, not so long ago, I came across a girl's comment on TikTok that had almost the exact encounter I had. So that's when I put 2 and 2 together. I'll go into that later though, so let me begin. I was 4, maybe 5 when this happened to me. I still have a very clear recollection of what happened that night. My aunt and cousin came over to our house that night, so my mom and I had to sleep in my sister's room. I have 4 sisters, and there was only 2 beds. So that meant my mom and I had to sleep on the floor. We slept in between the 2 beds on the floor. They were all against the wall. However, one was placed where the foot of the bed was adjacent to the longer side of the other bed. My mom slept next to the bed that was placed vertically, and I slept next to the one that was placed horizontally. No, I'm adding these little details so that you know why it is very unlikely I did it myself. So basically, we fell asleep, nothing unusual. However, in the morning when everyone woke up, I was nowhere to be found. As told by my mom, she woke up only to find that I wasn't laying next to her. She got up and began began looking for me in the other rooms, and that's when she began to panic. She started yelling my name, and so did my sisters and aunt. Now, in my point of view, I guess I was still deep asleep, but I was soon woken up by their screams. I was confused because when I opened my eyes, it was still very dark, and my head was touching what seemed to be something cold and hard. It didn't take long for me to fully wake up and realize I was under the bed.
What the fuck?
They eventually realized it too, and my sister got me out from under. Since it was a school day, my mom got me ready and kept asking how I got under there, but she said I kept saying I didn't know. Now this is where I start putting two and two together. I come from a very Mexican family, and like every Hispanic household, we grow up hearing stories about brujas and duendes. That being said, when I was around 7 to 9, I'll tell my mom that I would see small children playing in our backyard, and I clearly remember till this day seeing one in particular that stood out to me. It had a deformed face and was enticing me to play with it. Fast forward, about a month ago, I was on TikTok looking at videos about duendes, and sure enough, I came across a comment about a girl retelling her experience almost exactly like mine, except her parents were actually awake and she was being dragged under the bed by what they claimed to be a duende. As you may know, duendes are known to be mischievous and are said to take small children from their homes. In conclusion, I am more than 100% sure that I was dragged under the bed that night by a duende. Why am I so sure, you may ask? Well, I was and never have been a sleepwalker in my life, and I was sleeping next to the bed of the opposite side of that which I was under. Also, when I woke up, I was laying vertically under the bed, a different position than when I fell asleep that night, meaning that if I were to roll over under it, I would have to roll over my mom because she was laying next to the foot of the bed, remember? She had to have felt that. I too will add that I was a very pudgy kid. I always struggled getting under beds, laughing emoji. So here's my question for you. Was it all just a very strange predicament, or was it in fact a duende? P.S. My family and I have a little insider with this story. That night my mom kept calling out, Priscila, ¿dónde estás? And all they said was, aquí estoy. So now every time we're looking for someone, whoever's being searched for will say, aquí estoy. PPS, if you get to read this, I just want to say that I love your content and I hope you never stop doing videos because you're honestly one of my favorite YouTubers. Aww. Thank you, Priscilla. As we can see here, this is the bed where she woke up. She was under this bed. And how they usually sleep is like this. So she's right here. Mom's right here. So she had to like roll over and come all the way over here. But that's very interesting because I have heard you cannot have kids sleep on the bed or else they're going to be taken by duendes.
On the bed?
I mean on the floor. You can't have
I
kids
didn't
sleep
know
on the
that
floor.
one.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I was scared when my bed frame broke and I had to sleep on the floor. I was scared. Huh?
This was a month ago. You're not no little kid.
I am little. I just turned 29. I'm turning 30 next year.
Why do you think like that's old? You're pissing me off.
It's not old.
If you think that's old, you have a sick mind.
It's not old. I'm just 30 next year. Like, that's a lot.
Damn. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm about to be 25. That's a quarter of my life.
Damn, if you round that up, that's 30.
And I don't have my license.
Also, I heard that duendes live in walls of children's bedrooms.
Oh my god, and I have like Hello Kitty stuff all over. Are they in my walls?
They probably live inside of the Hello Kitty plushies.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw them around now.
Be honest, have you ever told your Hello Kitty dolls, talk?
Yes.
Your Hello Kitty
But Hello
dolls?
Kitty doesn't talk in general.
Well, you barely started getting Hello Kitty dolls, so you said this recently? So that was
these dolls
recent?
too, your haunted dolls. Talk to me, damn it.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Everybody say happy birthday to me.
Happy
Please.
birthday, Monica. We love you, Monica. We love you.
It's Monica, we love you.
Monica,
Monica,
we love you.
Mama, we love you. Mama, we love you.
Monica, we love you. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. What else? Oh, we need a plug. Oh, everybody, please go sign up for the Patreon if you can. If you're
Go
not
sign
as
up for
cool.
the Patreon.
Go join the Discord. The Discord's
Join
always
the
popping.
Discord.
If we hit 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, we are going to play the forbidden Ouija board. We're
know.
Mexican, so we don't do this.
I'm scared, actually. I don't know if we should do that.
We should do it.
Damn, greedy ass.
200,000 subscribers? That's a lot of subscribers. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Rap battle? Hey. Hey.
B.
Hey. We're in Venus retrograde. That's why you got no bitches. You got no bitches. You got no host. You got nobody. You got nobody. There you go. Go.
A,
Hit
A,
it.
A, B, C. These nuts in your mouth, you hoochie. Bitch, you get zero coochie. You a hoe. You. Fuck, you got me in the 1 week.
You make me sick. And you You get no dick. I think I seen you on Megan's Law.
What is that?
Nobody tell her.
I saw you on Grinder. Don't ask how. I got a timer for every time I hear your grinder. Nody, bitch, you a Brody. You one of the hubs for your bros. Cause you're low key DL, but the opposite, you're straight. Bitch. You're
This
straight.
is over. We gotta
Did I
go.
expose you?
We gotta go.